Welcome to the G.A.B. This is G.A.B.
They should have never gave you platform.
Y'all know what segment we about to get into? We about to get into the SAF segment. And today I got to talk about this movie because it kind of correlates with Martin Luther King. He was kind of like a side character in this movie. I know some of y'all was like, oh, why not do Selma? I seen Selma, but I gotta rewatch it. Nah, you know what I mean? I might do that for next year. You feel me? But today we're gonna talk about Rustin on Netflix. And Rustin, I guess, is one of the guys that helped get together and create the peaceful protests in Washington in 1963, where Dr. Martin Luther King made the "I Have a Dream" speech. You feel me? And so I'm gonna get into the plot and some of the things down the line. You feel me? And some of the things I was like, whoa. But let me give you the stats, and then let me give you the cast, because the cast was cracking. This was a solid movie. I'll say it was a solid movie. Was it the greatest? No. Could there have been some agenda pushing? Yeah, because I done seen some of the executive producers, and they shot. Y'all see what y'all trying to do? Y'all trying to do like The Color Purple with the we're gonna make Oprah, right, the face of our executive producer because it's black, right? You feel me? So some bullshit happening. It's on her. They trying to do the shit with the Obamas. They clear day on the screen. Oh, the Obama executive produced this. Yeah, but it was also executive produced by nothing but white and one Indian woman. George C. Wolfe, Bruce Cohen, Pyra Swamawate, Tony Davis. You feel me? And the thing about it also is, like, I could see it could be a little agenda pushing. Okay? And I'll tell you in the plot what the agenda I think they were really trying to push. And how I just read through all that bullshit. You feel me? But let me give you the cast real quick. Then I'm going to give you these stats. And then we're going to hop right into that plot. So, Coleman Domingo played Bayard Rustin. Killed the role. Everybody killed their acting role. I'm going to just leave it at that. It was great acting. Gus Halper, he was Tom. He was basically Bayard Rustin, he was his assistant, but also it's weird. Because bro was his side piece, but he got with him first. Just because the other guy, right, that Bayard really liked was Johnny, played by Johnny Ramea, was Elias, and he was a preacher, but he was a preacher that he liked the pussy. You feel me? Bayard Rustin, if you couldn't tell by how I'm talking, he was gay. He liked pussy, a lot of it, and so he was smashing his assistant Tom, and it's like down the line, Tom became his side piece, and Ellis, he really wanted to be the main, but Ellis had a wife and kids and was the man of the cloth. And his wife figured it out too. You feel me? Black women smart. You feel me? Figured out like, yo, and called Bayer and was like, hey, yo. I'm kind of giving a plot, but he was like, hey. She was like, hey, yo. I know my husband like pussy. I know you've been giving it to him. But leave him alone. Because I know his limitations. And you need to chill. Damn. Other actors in it, Jeffrey Wright. He was Clayton Powell. Played the role immaculately. You feel me? Chris Rock. He was Roy Wilkins, basically the head of the NAACP. And it's crazy because it was hella infighting with that too. Oh my God. God damn. All right. Glenn Turman played Philip Randolph. Phenomenal actor, you feel me? And then the person that played Dr. Martin Luther King was Alm Amen. I think he played a good Dr. Martin Luther King. It was pretty solid. All right. You feel me? And many more actors who killed their role, but I felt these were kind of the main people. But everybody else killed their role too. Kudos to y'all, you feel me? Y'all did y'all damn thing, you feel me? Now, let me do this. Let me get y'all the stats. So, IMDb gave it a 6.6. Rotten Tomatoes gave it 85%, and the people gave it an 83%. I agree with more Rotten Tomatoes than the people, because I didn't really give it an 80%. I was more on like the 75-ish%, maybe 80. But IMDb, fuck y'all, 6.6. Y'all mad at one of the actors? Somebody made y'all mad. Somebody hurt y'all feelings. What is it? Huh? Alright. So, look, basically the plot is, it is a drama documentary about Rustin. Rustin is, Bayard Rustin is one of the people, like I said, to help create the peaceful protest. They were thinking they wanted to get 100,000 people. They got 250,000 people at the motherfucking White House.
Jesus Christ.
You feel me? There to listen to Dr. Martin Luther King, I Have a Dream speech. That's the gist of it. That's the plot. Okay? Now, let me give you some of the dirty details in. I'm going to just say it in the beginning. The agenda that could be seen to be pushed is it's like every movie has LGBTQ in it. I could see that being an agenda. And the agenda also could be pushed that, like, oh, y'all had to have a LGBTQ to help y'all get this movement out. Yeah, that could be seen as the agenda pushing too. But at the same time, I did like what they portrayed, and it kind of it throws out that stigmatization that heterosexual black men have trouble with homosexual black men or just homosexuality. In retrospect, really, we don't really give a flying F about it. Cause that's what it came down to. It was like, all right, bruh, you're a pussy snatcher and all, but okay, we don't care you black. Yeah, you might have in 1942 because Bayard Rustin got his ass whooped by the cops, but was it because it was homosexuality or because he was black? Because I saw in that car and they charged him with a charge of being a pervert, and he was about to get some fellatio to two white men. More like that white pussy. I tell you, it was one point in the scene he was about to go into the dark clay and get some white pussy in the car roll. He was like, "Oh damn, I can't do that now." But he was in love with a black man. But yeah, Berber that got caught in, like, they didn't whoop the white boys' asses, cause they clearly was homosexual too. But they sure beat the hell out this black man. And they tried to blame it on homosexuality. You know what I mean? But that was one thing I noticed. I'm like, the bickering, cause like Chris Rock character Roy, he was the head of NAACP, and like even Clayton Powell, he was like, "What's up with the Pasadena, bro?" Like that, it was a stigma. Everybody's like, "Well, the stigma is, bro, you are was it homosexuality, or was it that he got caught with a certain charge that aligned with homosexuality?" You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, they got it done. All the arguing. Bayard Rustin, like, what happened was in 1960, he got kicked off the whole committee thing or whatever, Martin Luther King and all that, because I think they found out about the whole Pasadena incident that some of the people did. And then some of them found out later on, because he just basically got ousted publicly on the radio. That's equivalent of somebody that's hiding in that closet, not the one R. Kelly talking about, and, you know, Berber get ousted on social media. And it's on like Say Cheese and you know what I mean, CNN and what else? Everywhere. Okay? That happened to bruh. And at the end of the day, everybody was looking and was like, "Damn, you like pussy, bruh? Huh. Kind of figured you did." Then they went on about their merry way and got the job done. That narrative I liked. You feel me? And it showed our moral leader, Martin Luther King, they were friends. So I like how it kills off this whole narrative that us as heterosexual black men have a problem with homosexual black men. No, we don't. That's been bullshit. That's been a bullshit narrative for so goddamn long. You feel me? But also in the plot, you know what I mean, they showed they showed his love interest and stuff. I'm not gonna. This really did happen. Like, I was eating my my fries, my fries I got from Epic Wings, and like I didn't know anything about Bayard Rustin, so I had no clue. I was coming into this movie thinking like, man, I'm about to be hella mad. You feel me? I'll be pissed off. It's gonna be hella racism. It was racism in there, but I was thinking like there's gonna be some super beatings and just like there was some beatings in there, but you know what I mean? I was just like, but I was eating my fries and I was looking. I had no clue who Bayard Rustin was, and then I saw him with his shirt off, and I'm like, okay, he got a woman in there. Watch, he gonna have a white woman. That's gonna be the problem. And then I saw that hand. The hand looked a little feminine. I was like, okay, white hand. Okay, I figured. Then I was like, the hair. I'm like, wait a minute. Then I saw it was his assistant. Oh, it was a white dude. I was like, the white dude kissed his neck. I'm like, oh, bruh, it's gay. Oh, wow. That caught me off guard because I was like, oh, snaps. Because like I said, I have no idea who Bayard Rustin is. And like they didn't show that scene till like 10, 15 minutes in. I was like, oh, that's probably what, some of the controversy is. Okay. And then also it's like, the way, some of the scenes, man, they were showing them mooching down. I was like, they showed the one where he was with Elias and Bayard came behind him. Choke. Now, like, with your lady, you give her the little choke, kiss her on the neck. That's what Bayard did to Elias. And I was like, huh, okay. All right. But anyway, yeah. Another thing that it showed, like Bayard built the team up. You feel me? He did his thing, and good friends with Martin Luther King, and then that whole stuff came out him down the line. They said he was a pervert because he was about to suck some white meat. And it's like, at the end of the day, everybody didn't give a damn. They're like, hold on, man, we fight black people get freedom. You feel me? That was another thing that could have been agenda pushing too. They try to correlate homosexuality with blackness. And even Bayard Rustin in the line kind of said, he said, I was born black and I was born gay. And it's like they try to correlate, like intermingle the two. You feel me? That could be a little agenda push, But, man, nobody didn't. I mean, they try to make it seem like care. At the end of the day, they care. They did the thing at the White House with the I Have a Dream speech with MLK. They resolved all their differences. Even Roy Watkins, you feel me? He was like, you know what? Look, we just had to clear. He was just being more strategic. He was like, we got to clear out and wrinkle out some shit. You feel me? How come the NAACP was like that back then, but now they kind of like, yeah, I said it. They ain't really fighting for us collectively as black people. But back then, I saw it like, what? In a Congressman Clayton Powell's like, yeah, you know what, man, I mean, I ain't agreeing with all of it, but you know what, you black, I gotta fight for my black people. We gotta get this together. They got 250,000 people there. Bayard Rustin was a part of it. Yes, he was a gay man. But this show, like, at the end of the day, we all came together and didn't give a damn he liked Bussy. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. Another thing that I liked that they showed was within Bayard camp, they start arguing. One of the women was like, hold on, you ain't got no women speaking or introduction? What's up? We part of the movement too. Other people start arguing. I think somebody said, what's up? What about the sidewalk committee? The other person said, well, what about the white gays? And Bayard was like, oh my God. There's a whole lot of arguing. Jesus Christ. And it just reminded me, we have a lot of infighting within us too. But this shows us we can still get the job done. We don't have to like each other like that. Long as we get the job done. That's what they did. I like that it showed that too. It's going to be bickering and infighting. But as long as we get the job done, That's all that matters. And that's what this showed this shit too. Everybody from all walks of life came together to help out black people collectively for that moment. Because, I mean, down the line, you heard me say it earlier. MLK was like, hold on, some of y'all in 1963 wasn't with me. And when I'm in 1967, and I'm talking about us as black people economically being equal. But all right. But yeah, with that being said, we're coming to the conclusion. And I'll say that this movie was, to me, it was pretty good. It was eye-opening. It was informative. And I like, even though some of the propaganda shit was being pushed, I also like the other side of what was being pushed and what was being shown. And I'm like, yo, man, sometimes you got to take the good with the bad, all right? You feel me? And with that being said, look, this movie is Rustin. Saw this all on Netflix, okay? Hey, check it out.